everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Ray, and today is a Wipnchat. So break out whatever whip you're working on and join along with me. Today I'm going to be working on my Halloween Secrets by Treasure Studios Art. All of the links to everything that I'm using is down below in the description, so please check that out, as well as the enhancements and all that stuff that I'm using. And just for the record, I wanted to like pull out the video so that you could see where we are in the grand scheme of the picture. So right here is where I'm working on. I'm just finishing up this section down here. Oh, thank you, light, for going away temporarily. And then if I'm planning on, oops, sorry, got my hair in the way. Planning on rolling it up a little bit so that I can get out of the way, but that's how much left I have. I know it's a hot mess down here, but don't worry about that. It's fine. It's going to be okay. Let me position this and I'll be right back. All right, let's get into it. So today's Saturday and it is the, oh goodness, what date is it? See, I took off everything when I took a shower and then I forgot to put it back on. So, you know, we're just going to go all natural today for jewelry's sake. And I have trouble getting this off because I don't have nails right now. I'm waiting for some really fancy ones to come in. I'm super excited. And goodness, my brain has like escaped my head. I am drinking an ice cold latte. I'm gonna open up this window because the weather wants to be a brat today. Okay, so today is Saturday, right? And I know that you're watching this and you're like, Rachel, you don't ever make Wipnchats on Saturday. What are you doing? Well, I made an announcement a while back saying that I was going to change up my schedule because it wasn't working for me. And that's the honest to goodness truth. It just isn't working for me to make my cross-stitching video on Saturday. So I decided to switch it up. And because I always film my Wipnchat a day ahead, I thought that it would just work out really nicely this way, and I think it really, really will. So that is why we are now doing Wipnchat Saturdays. And I figure if you don't have anything to watch on the weekend, this will be really good. Do you know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. This is definitely something I'm trying out. And I'm excited about it. You might also notice that my voice is weird today, and that's because I went to the dentist and I got, so a long time ago, I had a chipped tooth. I think it happened when I was maybe in high school. Anyway, the point of the story is that I got it filled years ago, like a decade ago, and you could really start to see the crack in the tooth again. And my dentist told me that it would be very easy to fix. And she was right. Y'all know that I'm not really a fan of going to the dentist, but my dentist is really nice, and I do like her. I think that she's probably the best dentist that I've ever had. So I'm just getting all of my work done, and I only have one more session to go. Woohoo! And then I'm all caught up. But this time, the chip was in my very front tooth. So she had to put quite a bit of Novocaine in between my teeth. So I sound really funny because my mouth is still quite numb, but I need to get this video made for you all, and I really want to catch up because it's been a while. It's been a long while. And there's loads to talk about. First of all, I want to let you know, because if you don't watch my cross-stitching update video called Floss Tube, if you don't watch that video, you won't know about this, so I want you to know. I'm running a charity auction over on my Instagram page this week up until Tuesday. So if you want to go and check that out, it's probably more like Monday night your time if you're in America. So please definitely go check that out. One of the items is a diamond painting item, and it's the limited edition Halloween Nighttime by Diamond Art Club. It was a 2019 release, and it's not coming back. They did give it to me to use as a charity auction item or a giveaway. And I thought this would be a really great way to raise money for the Coalition to Stop Violence Against Native Women, Girls, and Two-Spirits. So please go check out those posts and give a bid if you are interested in getting that. You do have to pay for it, but the way that you do it is you just donate to the, my donation link. And then I will send it out to you, and you don't have to pay for shipping or anything. I'll cover that. Shipping is quite expensive at the moment, but I don't mind. It's for a good cause. So that is really fun and exciting, and I hope that the winner really enjoys their painting, because, I didn't want to hold on to it and not do it. Do you know what I mean? But it's such a hard find now that I know somebody out there really, really wants it. And yeah, and it's for a good cause. So why not? Throw in your bid and let's see how high we can get that number up. I'm hoping to raise at least $100 for my charity of choice. Let me see now. I think we have $340 raised so far, which is amazing. So yeah, my Instagram link is just down below if you want to go check it out. Just click on Instagram, and it should be one of the newest posts. You'll see this really cute, orange pumpkin painting, and that's the one. Just click on it. You might want to read the rules if you are planning on bidding on it, if you've never entered into one of my auctions before. And I did explain how to do it in my floss tube video if you'd like to go check it out. Today's wax, I'm actually using the, did I move it? Oh, I think I moved it. Rachel, it's over there. I am using the sample wax that I got from Mina Aragurumi in the UK. And it's working really well. It does seem to pop out of my pen if I press too hard. And the way that I load up those waxes is I scrape the wax into the pen, and then I use like a trash drill to create the indent. But I find that these tips, this shape, it's really hard to keep the wax in for some reason. I think it's because there's no hole. There's no air hole. So I don't know about this one, but the other metal tips are really good. You know, the other stainless steel tip that actually goes into the original pen doohickey. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, right? So yeah. Let me just fold that down so I can see. Do we have any more cues? No. So yeah, yesterday, let's talk about yesterday. I went horseback riding for the second time, and I wanted to tell you about this last week, but I really needed a mental health week. I was not feeling great last week. It was just, I don't know, I was in a little bit of a funk, and I couldn't concentrate, and like every time I went to go say something, it just came out wrong, and I don't know, it was just a weird week. So anyway, I focused on myself. I did horseback riding for the first time in like over a decade, since I was in high school. So definitely, actually way over a decade. But it is a totally different style. So when I grew up, I was super privileged. That is, you know, that's an obvious thing. I grew up in the country of Virginia, like central Virginia, and I had a horse growing up, and it was really cool. I used to go horseback riding on the weekends. The horse lived in a stables. It was kept at a stable about half an hour, 45 minutes from where I lived. And it was actually my grandfather's horse before he gifted it to me, once he knew that I really loved to go riding. And there is another cue, and I happen to have one that fell out. Nice. Love it when that happens. So yeah, he took me to lessons all growing up. And I think I was about maybe 9 years old or 10, 11, something like that, when he gifted me the horse. And I was really serious about riding at that stage. But the way that I had learned to ride was Western style, which is a very, you know, ambling, slow, lazy kind of gait style. I knew all about maneuvering horses. I did not do jumping. Jumping is not something you do in Western. But I did do a lot of running, you know, cantering and trotting and, you know, that kind of thing. Lots of trail rides. I'm a trail ride girl. I love going on the trail rides. But growing up, my best friend, her parents ran a little horse farm where they bred horses. And she learned dressage, which is English style riding. And I remember, you know, a lot about that time in my life, but one of the things that I can only really remember about her and the horses was that she absolutely hated dressage. And when she and I got together, she would just complain about it. And so I had this kind of, I don't know, I had this dread of ever learning English style, and never thought that I would ever have the opportunity to do it. And here we are. So fast forward, like, I don't know, 20 years, and I am living in a place where English is the only style. So basically, in English, it's like, you know, it would have been focused on hunting and jumping back then. You'd be jumping farmers' fences to get a fox or something, you know. They don't do fox hunting here anymore. It's illegal. But, you know, that style of riding is still very much appreciated in the horse world. And so anyhow, my point is, is that I had been talking to a friend of mine who is also from Virginia and also lives in the town with me. And she convinced me to go riding with her at the stable that she had been learning at. And I was kind of like hesitant about it, you know. But, oh, I just noticed one that I missed. I was really hesitant about it because I was like, ooh, girl, I mean, I'm a Western style rider. I don't know if I can learn, but of course I can. I don't know why, you know, why do we tell ourselves that we're not capable of learning? new things. I don't know. So she took me there last week, and I couldn't update you guys. And I wanted to really, really bad. But she took me there, and I was a little bit intimidated. You know, I felt a little comfortable, but when it was time to like get up on the horse, I was like, oh gosh, what am I doing? I got on the horse fine, didn't fall off, didn't break anything. That's all that really matters, I think. But it was like, I felt really stiff, you know. It's been so long. I wasn't loosened up. I didn't feel quite right. And then she started teaching all of the, you know, all the things. What symbol do I want to do next before it disappears? Let me get the one that I missed, which was this one. I need a sip of coffee. Hydrate, y'all. Get a drink of water. I have to use a straw right now, because if I try to eat or drink anything, I just start drooling, which is not pretty. But, yeah, you know, I was there. I did the thing. I even remembered how to post. And posting is where you like, so you're on the saddle, yeah? The balls of your feet are touching the stirrups, yeah? You're balancing your weight on both sides of the horse. And as you're coming into trot from a walk, you wait for the horse to go forward twice, and then you lift up off your seat. You don't pull the reins. You just lift up, and as the horse is trotting, you're moving. Okay, I'll go this way because you can't really see what I'm doing. You're going up and down, you know, down and up. That's what I was doing. But you're moving with the movement of the horse. It keeps you from injury, if you know what I mean. And it does actually feel a lot more comfortable than I remember. You're not being thrashed around the saddle, so to speak. So I learned how to trot and everything on the first go. And I have to tell you that for the first, you know, for the days leading up to the second lesson this week, once a week is when I'm going. The days leading up, I was like, I had all of these intrusive thoughts, loads of them. Should I be doing this? Is this right for me? Am I ever going to be able to learn? And like, literally, I only had one lesson. Like, what the heck, brain? And that's when I had to recognize that that's not healthy Rachel's voice, you know? I feel like I need to give that voice a name, because that's not who I am. That's my insecurity speaking. So I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to keep going. Another thing, you know, I mean, lots of examples here. I'll try to remember them all, but like some of them were like, this is going to get really expensive. They're going to ask you to have lots of responsibility. You're going to have to learn so much. Are you really capable of remembering all of that? You know, all this stuff. Do you really think that it's worth it? Are you getting anything out of it really? And then I had to be like, well, yeah, of course I am. Like, horses are magical, first of all. I feel like my blood pressure really does lower every time I'm around a horse. I feel like the weight of the world is gone for that hour that I'm there. You know, I'm not concentrating on anything else except my body, you know, and the position that I have to stay in, and the horse, to make sure that I can keep control of the horse doesn't go, you know, running off somewhere, and to just enjoy it. And I think that identifying the self-sabotage is the first step to getting help. Oh, I just found 2 more. Haha. That's why I didn't completely empty it. I was like, I'm going to see them as soon as I pour them back in. Okay, scan. Good. All right, so yes. And I went, and the second lesson was even better than the first, which is fantastic. I don't mean to toot my own horn or anything, but she had us just, you know, walk around, and to, you know, she was going to lead us with her voice and, you know, get us around the ring, you know, get us walking and stuff. And it was so sweet. She actually said to me that my commanding was way better. My posture was way better. My contact, which is like how you hold the reins and how you keep the horse in control, was spot on. And she was like, wow, you've actually really improved with just that first lesson. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I felt good about it then, because, you know, maybe it is something that I can get into. And it doesn't have to be like I get into, suddenly I'm jumping and, you know, getting into competitions and, you know, there's no pressure. I'm an adult. I can make my own decisions, and I can do as much or as little as I want. And that's the great thing, because like I'm just paying to be there to learn and to enjoy the time. It doesn't have to be like, you don't have to be perfect at everything. I actually saw a little video yesterday, I think it was, where it was this man and his girl, and he's like teaching her acrobatics, and she starts crying, and you might have seen this video, and he's like, oh, I just saw one. Oh, I always see the one more of the color before I put it away. And he's like, listen, like, why are you crying? He's not telling her to stop crying. He's just saying, you know, why are you crying? What's the matter? And she's like, I'm never gonna get it. I'm never gonna land this pose or whatever it's called. And he was like, you're never gonna learn how to do it right if you don't fail first. Allow yourself the room and the acceptance in yourself, in your mind, in your heart, to fail, because that's a part of learning. You just have to, the most important thing is that you get back up and you keep trying. And I was like, actually, that's true. I think there was a lot of pressure on me as a kid to perform. And it could have just been something that I don't think that it's necessarily something that someone pushed onto me or anything. I think I was in a very competitive environment, especially from middle school onwards. I was in show choir. Well, I started in regular choirs, and then in high school they put you in show choirs, where you do a lot of singing and dancing, if you don't know what that is. And then you do that competitively. And because, you know, my mind was formed as a teenager around those years, and I put a lot of pressure on myself to be perfect, because everybody was, you know, and, you know, my self-image and everything was destroyed at that stage, because teenagers, and also, you know, puberty and everything, not to mention the very competitive, looks-based environment that really was. And so there's a part of me, you know, the back of my mind sometimes, where I just doubt myself before I've even tried. And that's not healthy. So if you have that too, if you recognize anything of what I've just said, just know that it's okay. You're allowed to fail. You need to fail. If you don't fail, how are you going to ever learn from it? If we didn't fall down, what would we do? You know, what would we do if we eventually did fall down? You would never get back up. That's the point. So anyway, horse riding went really, really, really well, and I'm super excited to go back. Just trying to keep my you know, mental health in check while I'm doing this, because it is a brand new thing. Like the riding the horse thing is not brand new, but the way that I have to ride the horse is totally brand new, and that, you know, it makes me nervous. But it's going to be just fine, because I think my instinct kicks in. I mean, even on the first lesson, we went outside of the arena, which is probably something we shouldn't have done, but because I had experience on a horse before, she was like, "You're going to be fine." I was like, "Are you sure? Are you sure about that?" She was like, "Yeah, you're fine." And then the horse my friend was on spooked. And if you don't know what happens when a horse spooks, like they rise up. Sometimes they jump onto their back legs, you know, with their front legs in the air, like those pretty pictures that you see. Yeah, you don't want to be on a horse when that happens. They will throw you, and it's scary. So he did not throw my friend, but he did get spooked. He's a very nervous horse, Nemo. And I did not give my horse the option to get scared. I had full control of his reins. I just held in tight on his body to secure him, and because it's instinctual. I think it is something that you have to learn. But she I think knew at that stage that, you know, it's just that the movement, I'm not used to the movement anymore. I got to loosen up my hips, got to loosen up my torso, get it ready for, you know, more movement. And I can definitely tell that this is going to help me lose a bit of weight and get fit. And hopefully in the coming months, maybe during the winter, I can do this more often. When my fitness level increases, because like last week, y'all, I was a ball. I was in a heap. I could not move. That could have been part of the reason why I was just so exhausted. I was sore. It hurt. It hurt all over. It especially hurt down there. I could not. So, you know, it's important to have a level of fitness before you go and do too much of a thing. But, ooh, I have ABs to put in over here, I think. That's where the light's coming from, so that's where I'll put them. Yes. Actually, do you know what? I'll hold off on that one. And I'll do the U. And then I'll open the new section, because, oh, well, I can fill that in later too. There's a lot of stuck together drills. And so what I try to do is I try to use up, they're just stuck together. There's nothing wrong with them. There's no residue or anything. And the best thing to do is just to either squish two trays together. You could throw them into a pill bottle with a nickel and shake them around to get them unstuck. You can push them down like this, or you can use a grinder. There are different companies that sell them. I've got one right over here. You just take them and stick them in there and lightly, you know, go like that. And it separates most of them anyway. And the ones that you can't get unstuck, it does cause a bit of static. That's the only thing. But yeah, that's a way to fix that problem. But yes, I am excited. All right, let's do this guy, 934. And then we'll open a new section. How exciting. It is mid-September, well, a little after mid-September now. And I am nowhere near done this canvas. So I'm gonna need some help. I need some help. I'm super excited because I did reach my goal for another one of those walking fitness goals. I don't know if you have been here for a while, if you know about it, but I do the Conqueror challenges. I did not need that many drills. And the Conqueror challenges is where it like takes your Fitbit data for how much you're walking each day, and then it logs it against like a trail. So the one that I was doing, which I've just finished, is called the Romantic Road, which is a road that goes from the Frankfurt to France, or something like that. Quite long. I like to choose the long ones because I like to, you know, get my money's worth, I guess. 1 second, I need a drink. Cold coffee. I can only really enjoy cold coffee for a little while longer, and then it's apple cider season. I was going to say pumpkin spice season, but that doesn't exist here. Ah, a new section. Yay. I don't know why I said it like that. What is that? That's a pumpkin. Look at that. Those are pumpkins. We have another jack-o'-lantern. Oh, yay. Let me see. What sparklers did I use? Did I use the regular sparklers? Or did I use sunshine? Let's check. I used regular sparklers up here. Can you see? I used the original sparklers. Oops. But I might, let's see what I've got here. So I don't know where my originals are. Are they here? Sunshine. That's an AB. That's an AB. I've got these glow ones. Would that be cool? And then I've got yellow. Where did my original sparklers go? I don't remember. Hang on just a minute, I'll be right back. Found it. I'm pretty sure it's in here. This is my Kelly head bag. Kaylin Designs, I believe. Ooh, there's a snag nabbit. Got lots of stuff in here. Look, 666 clear jellies. Oh, that would actually be kind of cool. Inside the face of the pumpkin. Is that too demonic? I don't know. Maybe you should help me decide. What else do I have in here? Let me put this back down. I know some of you are freaking out. I have more AB. I need to move them actually from this. Aha! There they are. The original sparklers for squares. I've got 208 round AB. I've got all these sparklers. These are open. I think these are the regular, yeah, these are the regular circle sparklers, which are the wrong size. So actually I do need to use those. Wow, these have been in here for a long time. Since 2018, 2019. 2019. What else is in here? Look at all of these cover minders. Oh my goodness. Ooh, and a needle. Cute. I've got buttons in here. Oh, I've got glow-in-the-dark ABs, or glow-in-the-dark drills, and then blue AB and black AB squares. Glow-in-the-dark, black, and then a whole bunch of random stuff. Ooh, more needles. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. It's like discovering a treasure trove in there. It's like, oh, I haven't been in there in years. Okay, so we need to use sparklers for squares. Yeah, I think I'll use them just to match with the other one. So those jelly ones, they look pretty cool. If I don't like it, I'll, you know, change it, I guess. Let's put them back. Put these back. That's to the side. Open this sucker up. I want to start with the face of that pumpkin. I do not want to cut through my canvas. There we go. Lots of static. So you can get these sparklers for squares. She calls them S for S now, on dpwithsparklers.com. I'm gonna go ahead and, should I? Yeah, I'll just fold it down to there. Fold this down to here. That's good. And then we're gonna put them down. Oh, so exciting. Oh, can you see? You can kind of see. All right. So what else is going on? So I talked about all of that. Oh, we had a heat wave last week. That was crazy. I ordered from Craftably. They opened up their international shipping again. I will warn you though, it's quite expensive. With the new shipping charges, like, they're a small business, okay? So they don't get the discounts that big businesses get. And it cost me $85 shipping. So not sure how many more Craftablys I'm gonna get, but I did get that one because it's another Tanya Shatseva, and I want to get it in Craftably's tube. I'm very excited. It's that, I think it's called Eden, something like that, where she's kind of crawling on the ground. Looks really cool. And these are all diamond paintings for, like, when I retire. I know I have a lot of diamond paintings, but I do de-stash every once in a while, and I do put them up for charity auctions and stuff like that too. That's the whole idea. I don't need to hoard them. Ooh, this is so blingy. Look at this. And oh, there's that wax. Finally came out. I think it's getting cold, and that's why. Try again. Yeah, it's fine now. Happened again. All right, let me change pens. What pen am I going to use? I'll just use one with normal wax, I guess. Make it easier. I think it's the trick with the waxes that are like beeswax and stuff like that is heat. If it gets cold or hot, too hot or whatever, then it can cause issues. I definitely have to replace the other sparklers up there with these sparklers for squares because they fit perfectly. They didn't exist at the time that I started this painting. Y'all, I feel like I'm getting old. But yeah, and I don't mind the black background showing through, that's fine. So shiny. Yes, so where was I going? Sorry, I'm like, my lip is so numb. It feels funny. I feel like a rabbit. I've got some cool things planned for October, so we've only got 2 more weeks till October. And super excited. I love Halloween. I'm going to be doing kind of like nearly daily crafty chats and check-ins, and I might be doing a little bit more Twitch streaming as well. So please, if you haven't already, follow me over on Twitch. It's like, it's where I'm going to go live from now on. I can't go live on YouTube. It just won't let me. Where I live right now, the internet that I currently have access to, there's not much I can do about it. So I'm just going to move over to Twitch. I don't know why, like, why is there a, hang on, look at this face, yeah? There are 2 black drills there. They just don't make much sense to me. I'm just gonna put a dark red there, I think. All right, that's it for the sparklers. I wish they had used a resealable bag, but this was a long time ago, so they might actually have a resealable bag now. I'm just gonna put it like that over there. So I've got loads of fun stuff coming in October and going live on Twitch, like I said. Let me start with the, I'm trying to figure out what is the outline of this pumpkin. Is it the, I think it's the top hat looking one, which is $9.19. Because I also have ABs that I'd like to put on here. And the thing about the mounted film adhesive, which is what this is made of, not poured glue, it's not forgiving, really. So it's hard to like, well, not hard, but it's more difficult to like pull up a diamond than with poured glue, I find. But yeah, I really need to find myself a little like headdress for the thing, because I'm going to be doing those daily updates, and I like to be goofy, so I'm going to find something. I'm going to go down to the shop soon. The problem is that I think that you know, all of the Halloween stuff, the costumes and stuff, that's all kind of like back ordered. Like it's not arriving on time. It's a rumor I heard in a local store, and I don't know if it's true in the States or not, but it definitely seems to be not a, what's the word? And not a priority, so it's not getting here quick enough for the season. Or like, you know, in as much advance as it normally is. Because typically around this time you would start to see it at least. But I don't know if it's here yet or not. I'll have to go check. But I'm so excited for the spooky season. And it's getting a little bit cooler. It's like 14 degrees Celsius here, which I think is like 58 degrees. And I love sweater weather. Sweater weather. There's no other way to say that. Sweater weather is my favorite. I can wear hoodies all year long and be happy as a clam. That's kind of why I like living here. Why can't I pick up drills? I don't have a choice. I have to keep going. I have to pull out my basket of wax and tape, apparently. I'm using my Ort bag from Black Needle Society. Just stick some of that blue wax in there. Here we go. I keep it in a sealed container now, just to keep it from getting dirty or anything like that. Definitely not necessary, but I like it. And yeah, we've got there's lots of events coming up in the DP community. I don't know if you've seen it. If you want to go ahead and share, like if you have an event going on and you want to share it, could you please leave the information down below? And then that way people can go and find out more. Because right now, I'm really only participating in the drills and chills, but I'm sure that there's like lots of other things that this could fit into. So if you know anything, just let me know, and I'll look into it and use the hashtags and stuff. I haven't really been up on all of the community events lately. Oh, my lip is tingling now. Oh, it's itchy. Oh, that's such a weird feeling. It's wearing off, y'all. And what time is it? How long has it been? Oh, it's only been 45 minutes, so it's probably been like about 2 hours since she, or 3 hours maybe since she. Since she shot me in the face. Ooh, I just noticed that that drill has like these little holes in the top. When it has multiple holes, I can't deal. Like, ugh. I think they call it tryptophobia or something. I have to replace those. If it's one little hole, fine. But many holes, nope. Nope, nope, nope. I don't know why that is. Anyway, so if you have an event that you would like to share, that you know about, and you want everybody to know about, please put it down in the comments. I'd like that a lot. Oh, there's another one. Ugh, gross. I'm super excited because today is Friday, and today the new cryptid drops. It's Friday as I'm filming this video, obviously. And the new cryptid for Witchy Stitcher drops. I wonder if it's already dropped. I'm sure if it had, that I would have gotten a message. Did I sign up? I did sign up with this email. Nope. No. Hopefully sooner rather than later. The plan is that after I'm done here, I'm gonna go work on my Heaven and Earth designs and put in my hours, because I'm still ahead for the moment. And ahead being like, you know, I've challenged myself to stitch 100 hours on one project, which is my Heaven and Earth design, Soul of the Rose. You've probably seen it all over Instagram if you're following me on Instagram, but I have done 30 hours out of 100 so far, and I am a little bit ahead of myself. I have to stitch about an hour and a half or a little bit more every day from the start of September to the end of October in order to hit 100 hours. But my goal, if possible, I would really like to finish ahead of schedule, because I know that October is going to be really busy and I'm going to have other things that I'm going to want to do. So I'm really going to try to clamp down and get her done sooner rather than later. Because, yeah. I don't know why. I like to challenge myself to these kind of like crazy marathon things, because it's super motivating to have lots of people working together with you and watching their progress as well. I don't know why my nose is so runny all of a sudden, but please, if you feel like joining us, please go ahead. It's not too late. And also, if you would rather show your support by donating, a few people have pledged to match my pledge each week, which is I pledge $1 for every hour I spent stitching. So right now, on Wednesday, I made a donation of $18, and we're getting there. I think we're gonna hit the $1,000 raised before the end of October. Hopefully the charity auctions will help with that. So yes, everything that is on the auctions this week, by the way, is a exclusive, limited edition, no longer sold item. So that's what I'm going to try to do going forward. I don't know how often I'll be able to do charity auctions, but you know, it's really fun and I like doing it for the good causes and stuff. So go check it out. Go quickly. I just saw it. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. I was like, where did that symbol go? So that is the outline of this pumpkin. Should I... And the top pumpkin, actually. I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna kind of like just try to fill in this pumpkin and then see where we go. And I'm gonna go blow my nose, so I'll be right back. All right. Today, before I got on here, Luna and I went to the BEACH, which actually, she's not here. I can say it. We went to the beach and it was so beautiful. And I don't know if you are in my Patreon or not, or if you know what Patreon is, but basically I do a weekly vlog, and if you are signed up to that tier, then you get kind of like a sneak peek behind the scenes into my private life a bit. And today we went to the beach and had an awesome time. Luna absolutely loves it, and this time I got footage of her, which was really cool. I couldn't do too much because more and more people started to show up, you know, and to respect their privacy, I didn't want to like film them at all. I just wanted to have it be me and the dog. But I did really enjoy my time with Luna, and catching up on the vlog as well. I need to sit down and figure out, because I have some different tiers available. There's the vlog, there's a tip jar, there's where you get my weekly schedule and any, you know, pictures and different updates behind the scenes. Then there's, which I need to do more of actually, I'm falling behind on that one. But then there's the vlog, and then live stream tier and Zoom tier. And the live stream is fun because it's just us, you know, and that can be a little bit more palatable for some, you know, because there's less people, and you can, you know, we can have like a one-on-one conversation. Whereas when I'm live on Twitch or live on YouTube, used to be live on YouTube, I couldn't really talk to individual people as much. Do you know what I mean? So it is nice in that kind of a way. So it's not too late. Feel free to join. I have the link down below if you like. But this week's vlog is going to be really fun. And unfortunately, I haven't yet got up the courage to take film of the horses yet. because, you know, I want to respect other people's privacy again, but I will ask next week. So I will have that in the next, hopefully in the next vlog, if I get permission. But I'm really shy. I don't like asking those things of people that I don't know well yet. So, do you know what I mean? That's currently where I am with that. But yeah, today looks like it's gonna be a really nice day. There are big fluffy clouds, and sometimes it looks like it's about to like get really overcast. But truthfully, it is a really nice afternoon. It might be a good afternoon for like sitting in the polytunnel, soaking up those rays, the last bit of summer. This is such a special time of year. What's your favorite season? I would love to know. Please let me know down in the comment section. What's your favorite season? Because actually, my favorite season is spring, but fall is like so magical. I love all the seasons, what can I say? But, you know, there's just something different about autumn. It's the crispness. It's a little bit different here, though, than it was in Virginia, where I'm originally from. In Virginia, in the fall, it was like, oh, so amazing. My childhood, like my recollection of fall, it's kind of like crispy New England fall, but truthfully, I don't think that fall was ever really like that until October, and it only lasted for like 2 weeks, and then all the leaves were gone and it was winter suddenly. But even then, I mean, traveling back to America earlier this year, I tried to take the time to appreciate the difference in the seasons. It snowed twice, quite heavy snows, and it was so magical. I loved it. So beautiful. So I don't know. I like all the seasons for different reasons. But I do really like watching the seasons change, and definitely fall is one of them. Okay, private life updates. So James will be coming back to the channel soon. Oh, my voice is getting better. This is great. You can kind of hear me a little bit better. James is going to come back to the channel with his Theory Tuesdays. I will be diamond painting, and he will be talking, and I will be providing commentary, I guess. But we're gonna talk about cryptids and all that stuff. A lot of you were saying, you know, could you cover the story of the cryptid from the Witchy Stitcher? Yes, absolutely. We will do that. Now, we did do Mothman already, so if you want to go check that out, I already have a video on that. Or I should say we, because, you know, he helps. But you could definitely anticipate. Hang on, let me see if I can get, oh. Trying to just get the ones that are scrunched together into the thing. They are really staticky when I do that, though. I'm excited. He is finished with his, you know, 8 to 4 job, the temporary position he was in, on next Friday, next Thursday, something like that. So I don't know if we'll have one for next week. We may. He's been talking about it. So I haven't said a word, and he's like, so when can we get back to this video thing? And I'm like, whenever you want, babe. I'm excited that he's excited about it. Also, I need to do my paint by number, so I might work on that too. We'll see. We'll see what I'm in the mood for, I suppose. Just come for the laughs, you know? That's coming up soon, and we're both pretty excited about it. Yeah, that's definitely static causing that. You see how the drills won't move? I meant to only stay in this pumpkin. So let me just stay in this pumpkin. So I'm trying to make it fun. This is going to go over an hour, I can tell. But one more there. And then that's the outside of the pumpkin, so I'm not going to bother. I want to fill up the pumpkin. Last night, he made a fantastic dinner. I know, I'm so lucky. I burnt my lunch. Oh, I burnt my lunch. I tried to make mac and cheese in the Instapot, and I royally messed up. Like, oh my goodness. I follow this one recipe that I have on my Pinterest board, which is really easy to find me on Pinterest. I'm exactly the same as everywhere else. But I found an Instapot recipe for mac and cheese, and it worked perfectly. I mean, perfectly when I made it the first time. I guess the second time I was a little bit too like confident in myself. And if you are going to make mac and cheese in your Instapot, do not put the milk or the cheese into the Instapot before you cook the noodles. Just don't do it. You gotta cook the noodles first and then put in the cheese and the milk. I burnt that cheese so far down into that pot, I swear. I thought I was about to lose it. It took me so long to recover. And then I tried to, like, you know, cook it on the stove, but it was just not done properly. Ugh. So I did not really eat lunch yesterday. And James, when he was coming home, he was like, oh, I've got a meeting and I've got this and that. And like, we're not going to eat until late. And then the meeting was canceled. So he was like, yes, celebrate. So he made jambalaya. Y'all, he is not Southern, okay? And we don't have access to Southern ingredients, but we make do with what we have. We make it with Irish sausage and chorizo. We also use tomatoes and whatever veg we have lying around. And he was a little disappointed that he forgot to put the peas in because we have so many peas. So many. Our entire freezer is full of peas. We have to get rid of these peas. Anyway. So he made dinner last night and oh my word. I did not get a second helping because I'm trying to be good, but I savored that. I mean, I really savored that dinner. We stayed up late. We should have gone to bed at like 11 something, but we stayed up late and we were watching this show on Netflix called The Great American Barbecue something competition or something. I don't know. That it's really addictive to watch. Like I'm emotionally invested in this show right now. People are trying to like compete who's got the best barbecue, and you know you're Southern when you care about people who make their barbecue. Oh gosh. it was just, anyway, it was a good, fun night. And I had a blast. I think we've got to make something with tomatoes for dinner tonight because all of our tomatoes are coming on right now. And we've frozen a big bag of them already. But we're swamped in cherry tomatoes, so we need to really, I'm sick of tomato-based dishes, y'all. I'm really tired of tasting tomato, but you got to do what you got to do. And I don't know, rendering them is the best way to use them up because then there's less of it, but yeah. And then what else is going on? I think that's pretty much it. We were talking about doing another, like a home improvement project soon. I bought this stuff, right? And I don't know if you've bought this, please let me know how it went for you in the comments. I bought a roll, well, I bought a few rolls. I think I bought 3 actually. Rolls of this adhesive table or countertop roll that you're supposed to be able to put down on your existing countertop, and then it, you know, it's a good surface for cleaning, washing up, whatever, and your countertops won't get destroyed by cooking and messes and stains and stuff. Now, I'm not doing it because I want to protect the countertop. I'm doing it because I don't like the way that my countertops look. Yeah, basic reason, but it's true. I don't like the way they look and I want to update them. So I'd like to do that, but I'm going to wait until James is home more often. He's immediately starting the gardening, horticulture position. He's going to be a horticulture teacher up in the Adult Learning Center. So he'll be home more often now, starting the last week of September. So bye-bye freedom. Bye-bye having the house to myself all day, every weekday. I'm going to miss that. But no, I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine, but I might need his help. So if you have used that stuff, please let me know your experience down below. And if you've got any helpful tips or if you watched some videos that helped you out, please link that too. I need your help. Oh, and by the way, just a friendly reminder, because not everybody knows this, and I just want to be helpful, and I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but please do not put your email address in a YouTube comment box. Please don't do that. I have my settings so that YouTube catches it and hides it. So I have to approve of the comment. I've gotten a lot of comments lately with people and their email addresses. And the reason I'm saying to be careful is not because I don't want your email. I mean, if you are of age and you want to give me your email address on the Happy Mail form, go right on ahead. But to put it into a YouTube comment, it means that on other people's channels, that email address is free for everybody to see. If they haven't changed their settings, then anybody can see that. And there are so many, like, you know, bots and things that troll through Facebook and they look for email addresses and then they start spamming you, trying to take advantage of you. So please, please, please never write your email address in a comment box on YouTube. Just don't do it. Just say no. I don't want you to start getting spam emails because, you know, you're trying to share your email with somebody. There should be, if, you know, YouTubers will often have their email address in their comments or whatever, you know, in their description box, sorry, where you can message them and then they can get back to you. But, yeah, which I am woefully behind on. I'm really sorry. I know there's been a few, not many, but there have been a few, and they keep getting buried in my email because I use that email address also to make purchases and, you know, have business conversations with companies. So really the best way to contact me is actually through Instagram. I check Instagram way more often than Facebook or my email. Email is just kind of where notifications go to die. We are almost there. There's a few more colors to go. I'm leaving this one in the middle to see if I want to see that orange. Sorry, I'm doing this off camera. This neon has got to go. That's not going to work at all on this painting. But I love the copper sparklers, and I've got these squares, which are brown. And I know they're a lighter brown, but they're lighter than this. So they might work as the other color. I don't know, y'all. Hang on. Then I've got another color. Put this back. I've got another color, which is the red. I could use the red one. There's a little less red. That's the problem. This is not hitting the light. So if I use the copper, I think the copper will look really good. I've actually got the copper in here. This is how I make decisions. I'm like, okay, so where is the light hitting, you know? Where do I want this to highlight? I'm going to have it highlight on this top part of the pumpkin. So just there at the top of the pumpkins. And kind of like this ring around the top. And then I can fill in other areas, you know, with the regular color, but just to find like a spot on the canvas here. Yeah, that's good. I fill it in a little bit more just to make it not look too perfect. Move up there. Because it just needs the accent, you know, it doesn't need... I find that if you put too much bling in, then it kind of takes away. Like this is going to be a lot of bling, but that's where I wanted it. That was what I had decided when I started this piece. Oh, duh. Then we got this one. I can't wait for my new nails to come in, you guys. I wanted a break on my nails. I did put on nails for the acrylic, the resin versus acrylic video. I had to take that down. You probably saw my announcement yesterday, which is today for me. I was contacted respectfully and was told, you have some inaccurate information and assumptions, and there is someone from factories in China who would like to talk to you, and they would like to get an interpreter. There's a translator. And yeah, I am super excited because I went ahead and I immediately privated my video. I was like, right, okay, show me how this works. Show me the differences. Tell me all the things. I'm going to ask all the questions. So I'm really excited for that, because you know what? It's okay to accept and to, you know, I know when to say I was wrong. I can accept that I said something that was not 100% true. If you have the proof and you can show me, I will fix my mistake. So I do apologize to everybody. I'm sorry that I said something that was inaccurate. And basically, it just comes down to the dimples. The dimples are not an indicator that it is always acrylic. That is wrong. So I'm going to remake that video, but I'm also going to hopefully have some true interview footage between me and the manufacturer, and that will help to clear it up, how to really tell. And hopefully I'll get some of the questions answered that I've had since, you know, a few years ago when all of the bad drill quality, I call it, happened to all of my favorite stores. Like how to avoid that, what we can do, because this really is a hobby that has grown substantially since I started, and you know, people want to know and they want to be informed. And I think it's really important to know what these things are made of, and you know, to know that you're getting, you know, not only your money's worth, but just to know what you're getting. Now, that might be up to the stores to tell you the truth. You know, there's always an element of that, but you know, I was only relying on one source of information for that video, and turns out that that source of information was not entirely 100% accurate. So there you go. I was wrong, but I'm going to fix it. And I'm very, very excited to fix it. It makes me excited to know that it can be redone and done well. And yeah, I'm very happy for that opportunity. And I know most of you are excited to give me the chance to do that too. So I did have a heart attack this morning when I got the message, because I was still on my first cup of coffee. But you know, sometimes you just gotta, it's my fault. Whoops. Way too many drills for that little section. We're almost done now. So this weekend, what I have planned is, there is my brother-in-law's fiance's grandmother's 90th birthday party. Woohoo! That's going to be fun. And then on Sunday, I have a Zoom call where we're raising money again for the charity. So if there are spaces available, head on over to my, well, actually, I'll put a link down below. If there are places available, all you have to do is sign up. Then you have to donate to my donation link and then send your confirmation to Alicia at Resist Stitch to be entered in. And that's it. And then we can all Zoom on Sunday. And I think Jessie is leading with Season of Smalls, Mislaid Pages. And it's going to be a blast. I'm really excited. Then Monday, I will see Gwen. I'm sure that some of you know Gwen from the Facebook group. Gwen lives in Dublin and she's coming to visit me and I'm really excited. Well, she's coming to visit the area. Not just me. I'm being a brat. But I am truly excited to see her and spend time with her and bring her to my brother-in-law's restaurant for lunch. I'm gonna have to reserve a table. So special. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, I hope Luna doesn't bark. Okay. I don't know if you can hear that, but there's a concrete mixer that just went by the house super slowly. This is another thing that my drills keep getting stuck in that corner. Go. Come on. There we go. And then that's Monday. And then, you know, we have a whole other week of videos, which I'm super excited about. Thank you for staying this long. If you've watched this far into the video, could you leave me, let's see, either an emoji or the word, what do we want to do? Cake, because we're celebrating a birthday on Saturday. That would be easily recognizable anyway. Super duper excited. I cannot go full out, but I can help to, you know, pull it together and get those sandwiches made. Might try to make a cake. I don't know. I don't know if that would be appreciated very much, but I could try. I used to bake a lot. These days I don't really do much of it. But anyway, last color, last drill, I think, in this area. It's looking pretty good. I think it'll come together more when more drills are down, I hope. Because right now it kind of looks, how does it look for you? Maybe I'm too close. That might be it. Am I too close? That looks pretty cool. I'm having second thoughts about the sparklers. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. I'm gonna go and get about the rest of my day. I hope that you have a fantastic weekend and day ahead if this is not the weekend for you. Thank you so much for watching this video and sticking around with me and listening to all the things that I wanted to ramble about today. I want you to take care, stay safe, and I will see you all really soon in my next video. Take care, everyone. Bye!